Hey everybody, this is What If Unknown. Now before I get into the video, I'd like to wish one of my subscribers a happy birthday. Now I apologize, I couldn't find your comment, it got buried in comments, so I apologize for that. But I want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope your weekend was good, and I hope your birthday was great. I hope you had a wonderful day. I unfortunately couldn't upload on the weekend, so otherwise I would have wished you happy birthday on the day of your birthday. But anyway, besides the point, I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great time with your family, and so on. So yeah, hope you had a wonderful day. Now, let's get into the what if. Now, before I get into the what if, I need to give you some information. Now, Naruto and Fu are 11 years old currently. If I didn't say that before, they are 11 now, and they have been getting through some more missions and so on. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into the what if. Now, May, after receiving the information of, her sister getting injured in a fight or in a mission, she quickly is rushing towards the Kage, or the Waterfall village. She's thinking in her head, I can't believe Father allowed her to get hurt. Hope she's fine. Hope she's okay. As then, she quickly reaches the Waterfall village after taking about a day trip. As she quickly bursts into the Kage's office. Where is she? Is she okay, Father? She's fine, May. Are you sure about that? Yes, due to her partner, or her envoy partner, she is safe. Oh? Well, that's good, but I can't believe you allowed her to go out on a mission by herself. As the Kage says, I told her to bring her normal Anbu partner, but she didn't listen. As May says, what was even the mission in the first place? Well, you see, May, the mission in the first place, that she took, was to, keep an eye, because we heard about, have you heard of the Akatsuki? May. Yes, but what does that have to do with anything? Well, you see, we got information that the Akatsuki were in the area, so we were gonna have Fu and her partner check it out. But, I guess Fu didn't listen, and 2, they spotted her. So, did they get her? No. We didn't, her partner didn't allow that. Where are those criminals? I'll kill them. Don't worry. You can't. Well, you see, you're too late, May. What do you mean I'm too late? Didn't you capture them? Well, you see, her partner didn't take kindly of, them hurting her. So, he, killed them. Are you sure? Yes. But how do you know they didn't escape? Well, you see, nothing could escape of what that person did. Trust me. Did you see the ravine or the crater that was, near the entrance of the waterfall? Yeah, but wait, so you guys weren't making a new ravine or something, or water stream or anything? No, May. You see, that crater or that ravine was created from the person, or the Anbu partner of Fu. And let's just say he did not take kindly, and there's literally nothing left of those 2 Akatsuki members. So, yeah. May says, hey, is there a possibility we can see, so, do you know what villages they were from? Well, from what Fu has told me, May, one was from the Waterfall village. It was Kakazu. And the other one, it was from a village that, all I know is in the bingo book, from what I've seen, it's called Hidan the Immortal. Wait, they came across Hedon the Immortal? So he's for sure probably still alive. No, not after what her partner did. There's no... We've gone back many times looking for any remains. There's nothing left. Oh. I see. Do you know where Fu's apartment is? Tatake Kage asked me. I think so. Well, good. Well, go see her. She's there now, resting. Wait, she's not in the hospital? No. But it's only been like a day since the attack. Or a few days. So why isn't she in the hospital? Why didn't you make her stay? Well, you see, her partner did some medical ninjutsu before she came to the waterfall, or came back, so she's fine. Go see and make sure she's okay. Okay. As then May is rushing towards Fu's apartment. As then she bursts down to the door without even knocking, as she notices Fu just drinking coffee. As she's just sipping on it. As she says, "Oh, hey sis, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be back at your home?" As May quickly runs over and feels where there once was an eye. Are you okay, Fu? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Why do you ask? Well, you were injured and you lost an eye. Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not dead, right? Wait, what do you... Fu, you're reckless. Maybe so, but... Hey, I'm safe. It's fine, May. Thanks to my partner, Naruto, it's fine. As May stops, she says, "Wait, is your partner a male?" Yeah? What of it? Nothing. As May thinks in her head, "Damn it, father, you didn't tell me that it was a male or a boy that was her partner." As then Fu offers, May, some tea or coffee. As May says, "Tea, please." As Fu gets up, go over to, the kitchen to go make her some tea. As May notices something wrapped around Fu's waist. As it looks furry. It looks like almost like a tail. As then she looks over and sees a bundle of fur. Or it looks like an animal, almost fox-like. And she says, "Fu, when did you get a animal, and why'd you get a fox?" "Oh, that's no fox. That's my partner, my Anbu partner." "Wait, what do you mean?" As she calls Naruto, Fu does. As Naruto leans forward, as Naruto's still wearing, his Anbu clothes, because he fell asleep in them. As May notices a mask on this person. It has no eye holes, as she's confused. But then she's like, "Wait, why does your Anbu partner... Why is there no eye holes in the Anbu mask? And why is there tails?" And Fu says, "You see, that's hard to explain, and... You see, those eyes... Anyway, Naruto, can you show her, please?" As Naruto takes off the mask, as May notices and looks into him. As she sees Naruto's face, there's no eyes. It's just a scar across his eyes, where it's supposed to be, there's a scar across the whole thing. As you can slightly see into the eye socket, barely, but you can see nothing but darkness. As May's just shocked, as she said, "What?" As Naruto goes back to sleep. As then May goes, "Fu, may I talk to you alone?" Sure, I guess." As Mei and Fu walk into another room as, well, Naruto's tail was no longer wrapped around her waist as Mei shut the door, as she noticed Fu was kind of shaking, like scared, like she wasn't like that before. Why was she shaking then? Then all of a sudden, Mei notices her stop shaking, or Fu stop shaking, as she looks down slightly, as then she sees a tail that's wrapped around her again. As Mei thinks that is weird, as then she thinks, wait, how? As then she looks at the door, as one of the tails went through under the door and wrapped around Fu. As Mei says, well, why is it? She says, oh, nothing. You want to see something cool, Mei? She says, sure. As then Fu gets the tail to unwrap around her waist, as then they shushin away. As, well, they reach the border of the village. As Mei says, why are we at the border of the village? Well, you see, you want to know why I didn't die, big sis? Sure, but what does this have to do with anything? Just watch. As then she takes a quick step, as she's just about to step out of the village, as all of a sudden her foot meets the ground on the other side. They hear something breaking, as then they look over, or Mei looks over, and sees this, you could say, being of energy, or it looks like a Jinchuriki, you could say, in the six-tailed state, rushing towards their direction, as all of a sudden they appear. Naruto appears, picks up Fu and Mei, and runs back to the home. As while they're running back, Mei hears a voice that's talking to Fu, saying, "Are you trying to get me killed by the kid again?" As Fu says, "Oh, is Naruto still asleep then?" "Yeah. You don't understand, Fu. This is Kurama. You see, last time you got injured, it may have looked like I was sleeping in the mindscape, but he's terrifying. You don't know what he did. You trying to get me killed again? Or trying to get me to get tortured? Or, I'm scared of that kid." As Fu chuckles and says, "Wait, you're scared of your Jinchuriki?" As Kurama says, "You don't understand what he's capable of. It's terrifying." As Mei, has heard the rumors of what the Nine-Tails sounds like, but she didn't really think much of it until they reached the home. As then Fu and them go back to the home, and they noticed, there's a gaping hole in the roof, due to Kurama quickly racing to Fu because he did not want to get in trouble by, Naruto. Because last time Fu got hurt, quick flashback, when she got hurt, Naruto did not take kindly to Fu getting hurt, and told Kurama if he allowed anything to happen like that again, his punishment would be way worse than what he's doing now. And basically, Naruto made Kurama, he chained him up and just basically tortured him to the point to where, not tortured, but punished him to the point of, being scared of Naruto. Because it almost reminded him of the first Hokage's wife, Mito Uzumaki, who was honestly just terrifying to Kurama. But anyway, we come back. As Fu says, as she goes back to sipping coffee before she tries to say anything. As Mei goes, which I don't know why I didn't ask this before, but why is your Anbu partner, in your apartment? You could say he almost lives with me, you could say, big sis. What do you mean? He lives with you. Well, me and him kind of, I guess, stay in my apartment. Huh. But you're a male and you're a female and he's a male. Has he ever tried to do anything to you? No. Why would he? Well, has he ever tried to take advantage of you, or because of your looks or anything? As Fu kind of like chuckles and says, why would he? Well, he's a male, May says. Well, one, Big Sis, he can't try to, well, he doesn't do anything to me because of my looks. Well, because obvious reasons, he has no eyes. Two, why would he try to take advantage of me? If it's anything, I literally try to do something to him, but, well, he always somehow denies me in a way that I think it's okay, but I don't know how he does it. As May is just shocked as she thinks, why are you trying to get him to do anything? You guys are only 11 years old. Huh. I mean, we're ninjas, so, we're old enough, but oh well. As then May looks over back to Naruto, as Naruto is sleeping. As May says, wait, so he's a Jinchuriki like you, though? Yes. By any chance, is he the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki? What gives you that idea? Fu says. Well, one, as she points at Naruto's tails, because at this time the Kyuubi chakra kind of went away. There's 9 tails. 2, it looks like a fox, and well, you know, the 9 tails is a fox. And 3, I've heard legends of what, well, the 9 tails sounds like. And from what I've been seeing, or hearing, it sounds really close to the 9 tails. Huh. You're right, but, as the 9 tails says, Fu, stop talking, please. As Fu says, well, I didn't even say anything, 9 tails. As May says, so what is the 9 tails doing in our father's village? Isn't it supposed to be part of the leaf? Isn't it supposed to be controlled by leaf? As then Kurama interjects, says, no one controls me. She says, yeah, and that's why you were sealed inside of a Jinchuriki. And I heard the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki died. So how is he alive? Isn't he supposed to be dead or something? As the 9 tails inside of Naruto kind of chuckles and says, well, well, you see, I got the boy away, and, well, I took the boy away. And now he's part of this village, so, as Fu says, shut up, Kurama. Now who's talking too much? As Kurama kind of chuckles and goes back, and lays back and goes back to sleep. As May goes, so, why doesn't he have any eyes? Well, that's not really my place to say, Big Sis, because it's his, not mine. But all I could tell you is it wasn't a pleasant sight. How do you know? Well, you see, when me and Father, well, we're training. We were training near the leaf, you could say. And, well, we heard a weird sound, and we saw a boy just walking through the village, or forest, sorry. And he sounded scared. And literally there was blood coming out of his eyes. It was healing quite fast, but it was kind of terrifying. But he collapsed, and well, Father kind of took him in and to make sure everything was okay. But then we found out, well, he was a Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and whatever happened to him was horrible. So I don't wish that on anybody, but You know, the Nine-Tails actually showed me what his eyes were once for a present, for a birthday present. They're great. They're quite beautiful, really. They were beautiful. They were almost like a crystal ocean blue. It was calming. But unfortunately, whoever took them away, they are monsters. Esme says, oh. So this is gonna put Father in a predicament. What do you mean? Well, you see, recently I got a letter saying that there will be a Kage summit, a 5 Kage summit shortly, actually in a few days, regarding the Nine-Tails disappearance. Well, according to the Leaf, they are suspecting that another village, has subdued the Nine-Tails and is planning to use it against them. But, because they said the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki died, and they haven't seen the Nine-Tails appear in a while, and it was supposed to appear not that long ago. I'm gonna go speak to Father, Mei says to Fu. So he says, okay. As Mei says goodbye to Fu, and, walks towards the Takekage's office to speak with the Takekage. As she reaches there, one thing, Father, you didn't tell me that, her partner was male. 2, you didn't tell me that he was living with her. As the Takekage says, oh, I didn't, really? Huh. I guess that slipped my mind. I guess it did, Father. So, why didn't you tell me with the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki? As the father gets a serious voice, so you know. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, when the boy has 9 tails, Father, and he kind of looks like a fox. But what really, proved it to me was, when the Nine-Tails, or it came to save Fu as soon as Fu literally took one step out of the village, or out of the border, you could say. Oh, is that so? Let me guess, I'm going to be getting a bill soon for, the roof. As then a summoning animal appears, and sure enough, there was a bill to, pay for the damages that happened to Fu's apartment. Esme says, I have a Kage summit that's supposed to be coming up soon. Is that so? And guess what it regards to, Father? What is it? Well, you see, it regards of the Nine-Tails. Oh, is that so? Yes, Father. I have a question for you. Yeah? If you don't mind, can I, for my guards, can I possibly bring some of your Anbu? Well, I have very high-skilled Anbu, so you could take some of them. No. How about I take Fu and her partner? Naruto, was it? Why would you want to take them? Well, I've heard that the blind swordsman has a mask that has no eye holes, and I think I just encountered him at Fu's place. So, can I bring your blind swordsman, if you don't mind? I mean, after all, I'd be in the best care because of being in the blind swordsman's, presence, along with, she puts air quotes, the nature goddess, or my little sister. Huh. I suppose you can take her. You can take them, but be safe. As that's where I'm going to leave it off. I hope you guys all have a great day or night, depending on time zones. And I will try to post more this week. I actually will post near the end of this week. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on time zones. And see ya.